Welcome to my second episode of Video Game Pickups. So one of my big projects I've been working on right now for my video games is completing all my older retro games and trying to get the box and manuals. And even for the newer ones, making sure everything's complete. So this first batch of games I'm going to show y'all is a result of that. First up is some PSP games, which was in my last video, which I've gotten the manuals and artwork inserts for. I got Astonish the Story, Generation of Chaos, Ease, and Parappa the Rapper. For the 64, I got Kirby 64. And for the Super Nintendo, I got Final Fantasy II. Now these three games right here, I'm pretty proud of, just because I think it's pretty rare to find the this and somebody's collections with these boxes. And that's the outer boxes. This is Mario Party 7, Mario Party 6, and my favorite, Legend of Zelda, The Four Swords. Now in my next video, I have a large batch of boxes coming in for games, so my next video is pretty much going to be dedicated to games that I just got boxed. This next stack of stuff up is from a Goodwill. I don't find too much stuff at Goodwills around here, so when I find something even remotely interesting, I grab it. This was a stack of Genesis games they had for 95 cents a piece, so I picked up anything that looked interesting. I got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Wolverine Adamantium Rage, Awesome Possum, Vector Man, which that game is so hard, Kid Chameleon, Dinosaurs for Hire, which I remember this being fun from my younger days, Space Harrier 2, and Rocket Knight Adventures, which I already have, but my copy looked like crap, so this will replace that. Three games I got right here were from GameStop's Buy Two Get One. I've been pursuing my PSP collection as well. I got Blade Dancer, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, and Metal Gear Acid 2. I picked up a couple Super Nintendo games. Contra 3, The Alien Wars. The case I made myself, but the game was from Craigslist. I played it for a little bit. The game's so hard. And then Captain America and the Avengers. I remember this game being better when I was younger, and I was playing it again, and I guess either I suck now or video games have spoiled me because it's hard. I picked up some Wii games that looked interesting. I got Dragon Quest Swords, which this is an on-rails hack and slash game, I guess. It looked really fun, and it was really cheap. I got Shiren the Wanderer, which I don't know too much about this game, but it was also cheap, and it had some really good cover art, and it's from Atlas, so I trust them. And this third game I already had, but it was only $7, so I figured the one I have sealed, which I've beaten already, I could keep sealed, and I could pop this one open and play it, which is Muramasa, which is a really cheap game to get right now, and I highly recommend it. I got two Game Boy games for $6 a piece at Toys R Us. I got Rhythm Heaven and Glory of Heracles. PS1 game, I got Saga Frontier 2, which I don't know too much about this. Picked up some Xbox games. I got SSX, which my favorite snowboarding game is 1080 Avalanche for the GameCube, just because the controls feel so tight. And after playing this for a while, the controls are still a little loose, but the best they've come since that game, in my opinion. I picked up Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts. When this game first came out, I was really disappointed. I was hoping for another platformer, and the build-a-vehicle engine I didn't like, so maybe I'll give it another try. But it is Banjo-Kazooie, and just having my collection is nice. And then finally, I picked up Gears of War 2, the limited edition. I had this game already and played the heck out of it, but I got a really good price on the limited edition, so now all I need is the first one's limited edition. I also picked up the Turtles 3 Blu-ray triple pack. I couldn't beat $15. I couldn't beat the upgrade. I know in my last video I said my Skylanders collection was complete, but I guess it wasn't. I've gotten 2 more variants since then. The first one, compliments of my brother and his wife. They snatched a red drill dozer variant. It's a Walmart exclusive. I had no idea this came out, and they picked one up for me. And second, there was a contest, Frito-Lay sponsored. If you bought a bag of chips and called the number, you might be a winner. Or you could just call the number with no purchase necessary. I did the number no purchase necessary about 2 months ago. Figured I didn't win anything, but a couple days ago, I got a flocked stump smash. So I was really excited about this. These things are fetching about 50 to 60 bucks a piece on eBay. I plan on keeping mine, but really cool variant. A couple comics I've picked up. The Ninja Turtles micro series with Splinter. And after watching Prometheus, I've been on an Aliens kick lately, so I picked these up for 50 cents a piece. Aliens issue 2 and issue 3. I just recently played through Aliens Infestation on the Nintendo DS. I highly recommend that game. It's pretty short, but it's like a Metroidvania type game, so it's really fun, and you get to see a lot of stuff that wasn't in the movies, that was in the comics. Finally, these last 2 items I'm really proud of. I've been trying to get for a long time now, and time was right. Off Craigslist, I picked up Mega Man Legends 2. I've had this game before. I've gotten to the very last boss in this game, and I could not beat him. So I'm hoping I still have that file saved, and I'm going to try to take over that boss. If not, I'm going to enjoy playing through the game again. And finally, an NES game that I never thought I would own. For a while there, it was sitting around $100, a little less, and I just keep putting it off, and NES games have gone up in price drastically lately. So it's about $200 right now on eBay, and I still didn't pay that. I traded for it. But it's Bubble Bobble Part 2. This game is a lot of fun. It's not quite as good as the first one in my opinion. The music is what makes the big difference to me. This does feature boss fights. I think every 10 levels there's a little boss. So that's really cool. So I'm really excited to have this in my collection. Well, I hope you all enjoyed everything I picked up. I know I did. And I look forward to making another video.